Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Perkenalkan, nama saya Askab Daruskullah, NPM 22.138, kelas E, Bahasa Inggris Hukum, dengan dosen Paswar. Di sini saya akan membacakan teks yang dikasih Paswar untuk melengkapi tugas. Baik saja, kita langsung mulai ya. Civil law, also termed Roman law, was originally administered in the Roman Empire and codified under Justinian in the 6th century. It includes the law of persons, the family, inheritance, property, titles, adjust, enrichment, and contracts and remedies by which interests falling within these categories are judicially protected. A law actually in force but drastically changed since 533. The first their books of the Institute of Justinian, of person, of things, of obligation, and the major civil codes all deal with substantially the same sets of problems and relationship called civil law. Technically, the civil law includes only the law of persons, natural and legal, the family, inheritance, property, and obligation. Civil law is fundamental law. It is student first and subsequent study is built on it. No society is able to live in an orderly way without an aggregate of rules governing the relation among the persons who are charged with enforcing their observance. This is a typically traditional approach. Applying this traditional to the state, it is the necessity for an aggregate of norms that regulates the relation among citizens and for organs of institution that enforce observance of the norm established by the law. The legal norm is a general notion. It is not addressed to specific individuals, but on a model fact situation. One difficulty with the model situation is usually the application of the abstract norm to the concrete case gives rise to consequences the offered. The sense of justice, equality is the power to vary application of the norm. It's the justice of the concrete individual. The civil law tradition recognizes only statutes encoded by legislative power, administrative regulation, and custom as source of law. There is no systematic hierarchical theory of sources of law. Legislation, of course, is law, but so far as so are other things, including judicial decisions. The main definition of law in the civil law tradition into public law and private law. This distinction is fundamental, necessary, and evident. This distinction has a long history. It was actively employed during the process of codification and reform in the country and become basic to the systematic reconstruction of the legal order. The codified civil law was the heart of private law and the dominant concept of the order were individual private property and individual freedom of contract. The emphasis on rights of property and contract in the codes guarded individual rights against intrusion by the state. The civil codes were thought of as serving a constitutional function. Any privileges of prior law that were implicated in the codes repeat their validity not from their previous exchange, but from their interpretation and recommendation in codified form. Sekian dari saya. Mohon maaf bila ada kesalahan. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.